Hey, thanks so much for calling. You had a couple questions. So your first question was how are students, or how do we measure students' progress? So we're really measuring our students from an industry standard. It's I don't know if you're familiar, but NWEA MAP test. And NWEA is a not-for-profit that comes up with assessments to track student progress, and so kind of schools all around the world use it. So we didn't create it or anything. And as you may have seen from our website, using our model, your child can learn 300 to 500% at a faster clip. So your next question was, how do you ensure that your student, our students, and your child has a mastery of the subject? Our approach is really the concept of mastery learning. Traditional schooling, which you're familiar with, is time based. So if you think about it, right, we have a week to do Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3. But if, I didn't master Unit 1, well, that's too bad. I'm now on Unit 2. And because it builds on itself, it's really not an effective way of learning. And then, I mean, especially for, your child who's gifted and talented, right? They may only need a day on Unit 1, but no, they have to wait another 4 days and they're bored out of their mind before they can move on to Unit 2, etc. So that's really our focus there. And to ensure mastery versus time based, all of the tests that they're given, they are required to get 100%, and that is because it's foundational knowledge. So if they don't know it 100%, only 90%, right, then they're going to have a gap on the next topic that they're learning of, say, 10%, for example. And then your final question was, how are we catering towards students with learning disabilities? So it's a really good question. We really welcome students of all backgrounds, and while we don't specialize in programs like a Orton Gillingham or Alexia Herman method. I don't know if you're familiar with those. But instead, we actually have one-on-one coaching. So the coaches are, even better than a large class that specializes in one of those methods. Excuse me. The coaches are able to tailor the needs of your particular student or your child, and so they can go if they need it faster, if they need it slower, whatever we discover works best for them. Do you have any other questions? Okay. So at this point, are you ready for your child to come aboard? I think we have a class they could start as early as next week. Would that work for you?